Welcome to Nagaland TV Sob Manlagawas. Mahan Janeshna Nagaland idu Naga solution karni alag khota koi thaga noiliwi idula opore meeting jai thaga apnge update di rakhishe. Idu nishna ajibi Nagaland GB Federation Peace Committee along with Tribal Apex Body Assam, Arunachal, Aru Manipura, Naga Khanmi ahina idu meeting attend korale sigushe holibi Kobo huniwa parishe ki Manipur khanu short this nimite garni than ahiwa par nai koina tu idula meeting lowa tha du than ekta common platform nimite garni esikushi aru than idu common platform the 16 faction kan bi than willing thakya garni than bi idula opore common platform garni aji meeting lowale se tu idula opore details sai sawa aiwi
Number one, the Naga people are yearning for an early political solution. Therefore, the negotiating parties should earnestly need to go and arrive at a political solution that is honorable, acceptable, and inclusive to all people. Signing of the framework agreement on August 3rd, 2015 with the Edison IM and on account of the disunity among the NPGs, another agreement known as Agreed Position was signed in November 2017 with the Working Committee and NLTVs. Even after signing of these two agreements, a lasting political solution has eluded so far. The Naga society wants a solution based on the already maturely agreed agreement, that is framework agreement and agreed position, and bring out the common draft or platform for an early Naga political solution. Further, the Naga Apex tribal bodies resolve to urge all the NPCs to make renewed effort towards unity and understanding to work towards one solution and one agreement. Furthermore, the House resolved to urge the Government of India to bring out the common draft based on the already maturely agreed agreement, that is framework agreement and agreed positions for early Naga political solution without further delay. Finally, the House endorsed the Naga ZB Federation to spearhead the Naga peace process with the support of the tribal organization. Also to endorse to convene a meeting and invite all the civil and tribal bodies.
Bishi বিশ্বাস আছে আজিটো tribal apex body Naga inhabited within Indian Union across the boundary of state Manipur Nagas, Arunachal Nagas, Assam Nagas, Naga South Nagaland sab to invite kurise কিন্তু only our brothers from Manipur they can to just short notice prehe aibo para nai neki enekai বিশ্বাস আছে so paise itu decade kiman decade loi jabo in the name of negotiation itu bra gambra khandu bosti manu village khas dujan bosti ruka khandu no everything there is time to fasla hobo lage aru hoy iman durti iman delay kuri ase goigna meeting kuri gena government of India logopi the representative of government of India AK Mishra or ake the former interlocutor RN Ravi logopi amangan kotha kuri aise to talk has already concluded and even officially in Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2020 that they officially declared Kushi. Governor himself has declared that talk is over, all closed. To even ajutak delay agreement implementation nokra to ki hoise Kamragandu itu iman confusion. Kintu when we come and talk with the representative of Government of India, like A.K. Mishra or some agencies, government agencies can go, Minister of Home Affairs can go Kotakuratu, there can be, no, we are going to implement the agri position. Holu, since there is everything, there is a systematic, and moreover, Nagas, Naga Manukan unite Kurubalagi, all the faction. Since there will be only one solution. Edugarni, Naga Manu to unite Kurubalagi. And if the Nagas, all the faction unite, Kurine Ahile, even Ajirati overnight, TP Amagan to implement solution to implement Kuridibo. Itu takbe Amagan just verbal discussion be kurisi. Itu karni Ajigila Kamrakani to all apex body, civil society of Naga inhabited in Northeast, itu matigana meeting kurisi koile mani. Government of India is blaming that no, the talk is over and the ball is in the court of Nagas. Well, we ask about why and how. Naga Manu Kortiha se ball to Ininga Kotu why. Then they say that if Nagas united, then we are ready to implement the solution. That is why Kambras. Amakan Kambrakantu, we invite all these Naga tribal apex bodies, intellectual bodies, like experts, experience manukan sob madigana judo. Iniga kuresa amakan milaigana all the faction underground faction kan sob milaigana. Why not we create a common platform? Aro tadi common platform ti Naga mano sob faction kan sob loyani gena milai loy gena solution lo bolia Government of India logo amang Naga mano to milai loy sha etu karoni jaldi common draft kuri gena solution kuri dibe two agreement thaga tu etu common draft kuri gena jaldi solution to di dibo itu kurubo karne aji meeting kurise.
Message to the government of India right now is, since they have said that the ball is in the court of the Nagas, now your message to them is, we are united and now we are ready for solution. Is that clear from today?
You see, you have witnessed today's gathering. All the apex body of Nagas has gathered here. And we all want early solution.
Are you united?
Very much united. Civil society has united today itself.
Congress, sir, one question. Aji meeting laga agenda do buji chese. Common platform ekta kurigina, common paper ekta banaule kures na. But have you discussed, sat down with the Naga political groups, NNBGS, aro NSCN, IM logo? Taijon logo bi kotha korise na korane. Taijon bi agreement de asla nai.
Right. Agreement to Kuranai. But we, GB, Federation Peace Committee, ase. We already constituted a peace committee, GB Federation Peace Committee. Itu loigena we have met 16 factions. Whether they want solution or not, whether they support the peace process or not. They all agree, yes, we want early solution. And we support the peace process.
currently, presently, the main groups are the NNPGS or NSC and IM. Taijun individually to the group lote poigina or taijun la views to be key thakise.
Why not? Kon to katula sana itu pelete grupo. That's why Gobra, we meet NSNIM leaders, President Q2Ku, VS Atem. We meet twice. Common platform te agina. Naga solution lobo garni, kotha kurbo garni. Ahibo na naibo. Then they, oh, it's a Kamrakan to Bishi, come Dangor Kuriasen, you can. Kamrakani Parvoito. So we are giving our blessing to Kamras and to meet all the factions. They have given more encourage. Okay, NNPG. Everybody. They also endorse. Yes, this is very come to Bishi, Dangor, Bhal come Jayase. No civil society has forward.
So taijun pe ek bar bhi boishna bohane.
Boishe?
The two groups, you mean?
Yes.
So you mediated.
Yeah.
And what about the disunity between the working committee of the NNPG as well? They seem to be having issues internally. So how is that going about and how are you accommodating both sides?
That is, it to Takan kitchen, no, underground is their habitual. And it's like a clay pot, underground, no faction, ulatuna. Cannot melt it. Milabonore. In a guys, it was taken to NNPG working committee going, this, that. They can expel each other or this, that. That is not our lookout. The government of India and Nagas knows only two agreements. That is, framework agreement has been entered in between government of India and NSNM. Another agreement has NNPG working committee call it. So we search and meet one by one to them. Sob log kursu. Log kurgina. Ahibi solution te ahibi. Najan nangsibi. Ki agreement bhi hoise ki bhi hoise. Ahibodan haibo. Ahibo everybody. Even I am the big Kuba to ektum big boss ase. They can make yes. One common platform te agina. Ki bal naga garni bal hobo to kurubo. They have given word. That's all.
No, you see, there are two already formally agreed documents with the government of India. But to my mind, from the perspective of whatever interaction we have with the people concerned, they seem to think, because when we say all factions haven't been involved in that final agreement, like the IM's framework agreement and the agreed position, there are very many other factions who have not participated. They are not involved. And so they will be given opportunity to point out whatever they may like to add or subtract. And the government of India, I don't think they are too averse to allowing that to happen as well. Because I think the whole objective is to have all the factions participate in the actual preparation of the common draft. You see, so in that perspective, when we look at it, I think there will be additions, subtractions as a possibility.
There's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Okay. So because that is the main point, because the government of India is asking the state to come together. First of all, the Nagas to come together, then saying that ball is in our court.
Right.
So now, is this a message? Is this a new dawn for Nagaland that today's meeting, because it will be out in the public now, that everybody is going to come in a common platform, and like you just said, minus a few, maybe could be possible.
What?
So is this a new dawn for Nagaland? Should we expect a solution now inching very, very close to it?
Well, I've said that this is perhaps our last hope, Naga's last hope. I've said that at the time when I was speaking. Now, you see, the Naga people as a whole must understand. We have, in the morning I have made mention of it. I've said we have apex Naga hoes, all the tribal apex hoes are there. Basically, such an issue should be rightly handled by them. Now, the problem being that after all these years, they have taken no initiative at all to find out exactly what best they can do to speed up the process. See, none of them are interested. Where there is no leadership coming out from our apex hohos, the problem of getting the voice of the people together in any formation has become an absolute impossibility. There's just too many organizations. Now, so what we have prospectively analyzed was, we are a Naga society, okay? We are a Naga society, and we are guided by certain traditional hierarchy. Now, in that perspective, we look at a village. In a given village, you have the GBs and the village councils, okay? Now, these are the bodies, along with the GBs, they sit and decide on exactly what kind of administrative norms that are required to be carried out in order to develop the village, or for whatever matters. The GBs are a very critically essential part of a decision-making body that the village community as a whole carries out. So we have taken that basis and said, when the traditional tribal apex hohos are unable to give us the leadership, then we go down to that basic grassroots forum of leadership to our communities, where we do not require any endorsements of anybody. In fact, the tribal apex hohos also get their empowerment from the grassroots. That goes straight back to the GBs, who are the grassroots people, authorities, you see. Their strength comes from there. And so here what we are saying is, I think if at all the voice of the Nagas as a whole has to be heard, it is appropriate a base for the GB Federation, which is a compact, united front. All GBs from all the tribes, from all the villages are totally in full endorsement of this particular movement that has begun. And so we do not require any additional NGOs to be adding, saying we support, we don't support. They do not require. They are the grassroots voice. And today, they are the only forum that is compactly united. You see, in the general sense, you have apex bodies. You run into problems saying the ENPOs will not join any apex host meetings. You see, even there's the fragmentations, you see. So, as far as we are concerned, GB Forum is perhaps the only stable forum that can be relied upon as representing the voice of the people. So that's where we are at the moment. There are times when I say things that hurt people's mind, you know, but it's a state government that says they are facilitators, and they have spent all the time facilitating nothing. See? And if at all, whatever has happened today, in ground reality, an effort is to be made. This is a job that should have been initiated by the state government, you see. But they have not shown any interest. You see, the only way to gain a momentum is to have a good, solid force like a state government convincing all the populace to come up and say, I think we need a solution quickly. How long can we go on letting our common men suffer, letting our younger generations go rotting around without being able to even set up a small entrepreneurial activities, you see? We are destroying the generation. Why are they not being able to sensitively at least appreciate this reality and say, I think it's about time? You see, but they are not. And so we were not very confident as to whether to request the state government to actually help the GBs to create this common platform that we are talking about. I was wondering whether they'll be more involved in sabotaging it than to actually help build that formal platform that we are talking about. And so it's a matter of perception. For me, I have a very unfortunate negative perspective from the experiences that I've had. The state government is not interested in solution. Neither is Mr. Muiva, neither is Mr. Rio. I've said that openly in my writings, and I'm saying it again. Yeah? They are not interested.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.